All right, y'all. I know I am a little bit behind on this one, but let's talk about all the rest of the beers that are going to be available at Halloween Horror Nights Orlando this year. The Club Horror Bar is where you're going to find most of these. They have a really good selection this year of beers. I'm really impressed. Let's start with this guy, Crooked Can's Burgermeister. Burgermeister is going to be Crooked Can's Martzen. If you're unfamiliar with Martzens, it's a style of Oktoberfest. It's going to be a little bit darker and more malty than a fest beer. Crooked Can says that it is a traditional German-style Marzen that they make with Munich and Vienna malts, so it is going to be a tiny bit darker, as you can see from the photos right over here. But personally, Martzens and fest beers are my favorite of all of the beers, so I will be having a lot of this. Hidden Springs Riot Juice. If you know, you know. We don't really support Hidden Springs anymore, but it is going to be a fruited sour with lactose. If that's your vibe, go for it. We are going to move on to the Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale. This pumpkin ale is a perennial favorite at Halloween Horror Nights. If you like pumpkin ales, this is what you should be going for. Whole Hog says that not only do they use the pumpkin pie spices that are normally where you get all your flavor in a pumpkin ale from, that cinnamon and nutmeg, they also use real pumpkin in this, which is interesting and really good to know. Maybe I will be trying this. I'm not a big pumpkin ale girly, but if you are, you should definitely get this. Next up is Cigar City's High Ally. I'm not really going to talk much about this. You either like IPAs or you don't. If you do like IPAs, I'm sure you've had High Ally before. Cigar City's out of Tampa. They produce a ton of High Ally. If you like it, go get it. If not, it's not for you. Let's talk about the Orange Blossom Pilsner. OBP is the beer that everyone knows from Orange Blossom Brewing Company. They're one of the OGs here out of Orlando. They use actual orange blossom honey in this, but it is light, it's crisp, it's easy drinking. You just get a hint of that honey flavor. If you are a light beer drinker but want something local and better quality, this is for you. And last up is this Angry Orchard Headless Pumpkin Cider. Angry Orchard put this out as part of this thriller pack that they made for the Jason movies. I haven't tried it yet, but they do claim that it's going to have the apple cider flavor as well as some pumpkin pie flavor. I would be very interested to hear if anyone has tried this. I might give it a shot when I'm there, but I'm intrigued. Pumpkin cider, I don't know. We'll see. All right, friends. Well, that is all of the specialty beers that they're going to have at HHN this year. I'm going for the first time this weekend. I'm sure I'll be having some of them myself, but I would love to hear from any of you who have had some of these already, what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like. Let me know, and I will see you all in the fog this weekend.